Aries, what's poppin', Aries? It's your girl D here with your house energy. Clearing my throat. Excuse me. What's up, y'all? This is the last video for you guys for February 2021. I hope all is well in the Aries community, and I want to thank you guys for your love, your support, everything that you do to support the channel. Thank you so much. This is going to be a general read. It's not going to resonate with every Aries placement, but this reading is not limited to any particular Aries placement. If you got Aries in your chart, it could very well resonate with you. Take what does, leave the rest. Now, you guys, if you don't know, I post weekly, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you can watch your, for all your placements, fresh content every week, okay? What's going on with Aries? Okay. All right, what else is going on? Is this crooked? It doesn't look like it's crooked. Yeah, I don't know what's up with me having to clear my throat, but you know, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. So, with that being said, let's see what else we got going on for Aries. Aries energy for the last week of February. What's up with Aries? What does Aries need to know for the last week of February? I just ate this dry ass turkey sandwich. That might be what it is. Turkey and cheese. Like, damn, why do I keep clearing my throat? Alright, so underneath overall, I digress, y'all. Underneath the deck, overall energy is the Six of Swords. Damn. Six of Swords. So this is Aquarius energy. So the sword energy, this is me feeling as if you know, you are being taken out of some type of chaotic thought process. If it's not something internal, it's you coming out of some type of it could be a verbal sparring match with someone. It could just be a situation where, you know, somebody's in competition with you, someone wanting to one up you, or you wanting to one up someone else. But anyway, that energy is done now. So you're coming out of that energy. Some of you could be actually relocating. Some of you could be going on a trip. Some of you could be taking a cruise to help you to just, you know, unwind and relax. Some of you need some stress relief, so you could be taking a cruise, taking a trip. Some of you could just be going up to the lake. You know, nice weather depending on where you are. You know, where I'm at is like 50 degrees. So, you know, some people who like outdoors, they may be wanting to go out and take a, you know, take a boat ride on the river or what have you. But I feel like there's some relocation, there's some moving. If it's not physical, then it's mental. You know, moving away from mental stress and aggravation. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups reverse, which is Cancer. The Six of Cups, which is Scorpio. The Seven of Swords reverse, that's Aquarius. The Five of Swords reverse is more Aquarius. So how do we get the Five and the Seven of Swords in the reading? Like, what the fuck's going on? Wow. Okay, the World in reverse energy here. Major Arcana here. Okay, this is Saturn energy. So a cycle not completing. The main energy in the middle of the read is the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's Gemini energy. Somebody not seeing something or refusing to see something. We have the Two of Cups in reverse here. Cancerian energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. Capricorn. The Eight of Pentacles, which is Virgo. And then finally, Death. Major Arcana here. Scorpionic energy. So someone's going through some type of transformation so they can close out a cycle. Because the cycle is still open. Something about children here. I'm picking up, but it's coming to me. Give me a moment here. I'm just looking at everything involved because there's a lot going on here. Somebody's definitely working on bringing a situation to a close. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to do it. They may not be quite sure how to do it, or they could be trying to figure out some things that are not clear. You know how you think like, yo, should I cut this person off or should I not? And you're looking at the pros and cons and things, and it's just like, okay, well, that's not really a fair assessment, but I don't like the way they did that. But at the same time, you know, let me try to be fair type of thing. I feel like that's what's going on, especially with this Eight of Swords in reverse energy here. But I feel like somebody definitely feels like somebody got caught out there. It could be somebody got caught out there with someone else. But somebody got caught out there playing games, is what I'm feeling. So I feel like somebody knows somebody did. It's like, you know, somebody did something, but you just don't have your finger on it, but you know what's up. I feel like that's what's going on here. And somebody is working on tying up some loose ends with that. Okay, because it could have been somebody backstabbed someone behind their back and this person found out about it. And it could have been a lover. Okay, it could have been a lover. But there could be because of some children here too. It could be about some children, this backstabbing that occurred. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Six of Cups here. So I'm just still trying to figure this part out here. So give me a second. Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups reverse. Somebody's definitely, I know somebody's leaving a connection. That's all this energy over here. I'm trying to figure out this energy over here right now. All right, because there's definitely transformation going on. Something is definitely being ended or ended. Somebody could have some unresolved issues that they had growing up. Your parent may not be here with you anymore. Your nurturing parent, whether it was your mother, your father, a great-grandmother, a auntie, whomever it was. This person may not be here anymore. So I do want to give my condolences if you've lost someone. But I feel that for some of you. Because we got the death energy here and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be someone who passed away. And somebody's still not able to get over it with the World in reverse and the Six of Cups. Somebody could be emotionally needy. They could be coming to the conclusion that they're emotionally... somebody is coming to the conclusion that the relationship that they're in, they're trying to figure out, why the hell was I with this person? Why the hell did I get with this person? They're realizing that they have some unresolved issues with their mom. All right, or how they were raised, or something that happened in their childhood. But it could be a mother, and it could be another feminine energy or nurturing energy that was in their life. This child didn't get any emotional nourishment, is what I'm feeling here, because the mother was not around. And this is something that this person has always craved. And so this is why they ended up getting into the relationship that they're in, you know, and they're realizing why the relationship has come to an end, why they even got in it in the first place, why it needs to come to an end. So this is somebody, or this is all in your head. This is you in your head realizing why you were in the relationship you were in, why you participated in what you participated in. This is just like a how can I say it? And see, that's why death is here, because there's an ascension here. Someone's going through an ascension process. They're putting together the pieces of their life and understanding why they attracted a certain type of person in their life, or why they allowed a certain type of connection to go on. Also, what could be going on is somebody had children behind someone's back, is what I'm getting here too. That could be the case for some of you. Yeah, this could be about a child that somebody had outside of a relationship as well. Somebody could be waiting to find out if the child is theirs. There could be paternity that has to be confirmed. But I feel like someone's definitely moving away from a connection. They no longer want to be a part of it. They're putting a plan together to figure out what they want to do, but they have to wait to determine if the child is theirs. And someone's trying to be respectful and trying to maintain their composure while they're doing it. But that's what I got for some of you here. It's like you're looking back at the situation and you're realizing what went on. For others of you, you're putting a timeline together as to a child, or when somebody had a child. So, for example, you could be married and your person could have stepped out and had a child on you. Or you could be married and the woman that you're with may have told you you were the father and you're finding out that you're not. But there's definitely some betrayal here. Somebody could be confessing something, or someone got caught. And as a result, somebody's moving away or leaving a connection. All right, this card turned over. So we're going to take that. Four of Swords. That's Libra. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. What else we got for Aries? The Ten of Wands reverse. The Chariot, another major arcana. And the Eight of Pentacles want to come out again. So this is something that's heavy on someone's mind. We have Temperance energy in reverse. All right, so that's Sag energy. And when this is in reverse, it's because somebody doesn't have peace with the situation. Their emotions are all over the place, could possibly be. This could also be about paternity. When I see the Temperance in reverse, I always think about a child or someone being born, or paternity or something like that. It could be that, but it doesn't have to be. It could be it could be all sorts of things with Temperance in reverse. It could be drugs, somebody high. But it could also be, because, when I look at Temperance, if you look at it, they're mixing. It's alchemy, mixing. Okay? So it could be two people mixing their energies together. Okay? But at any rate, we got the Four of Swords, which is Libra. The Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter. Okay? So we got heavy Jupiter Sagittarius energy here, okay? The 9th house energy. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is more Sag, okay? We have a major arcana, the Chariot, which is Cancer, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is Virgo. So all this Sag energy, 9th house energy, okay? The 9th house has to do with the higher mind, like the intuitive energy. It also has to do with your guardians, your spirit guides, your ancestors to a certain extent, communicating with them. This is the house where, when you're in Scorpio, you're dealing with emotions and pain that you've been through. But when you move to the next house, which is Sagittarius, you turn that pain into wisdom. It no longer bothers you the way that it did. There was a lesson that you've learned out of it. So with that being said here, this is also about publishing, broadcasting, things like that. So someone is trying to get peace here with the Four of Swords energy. They're trying to get peace from a situation here. This would also represent somebody not speaking to someone. Someone could have been in the hospital or been sick, and they could be healing. There could have been some type of surgery that someone went through, surgical procedure. If there was a child, maybe somebody had an abortion, or they're deciding that they're going to have one. That could be a situation too here, especially with Temperance in reverse. Okay, and I picked up child energy in the last spread. So that could be what's going on here for some of you. Some of you have decided not to have a child. You may be pregnant by someone that you are in a marriage with or a relationship with, and you've decided that, the relationship sucks. I don't want to bring a child into this situation. So you've decided not to have it. The challenge is you've been through this before. So this is something that you've already experienced. I feel like this is like a situation that keeps repeating itself. Perhaps this is maybe some of you keep getting pregnant, or you keep having a recurring illness. Okay, because with Temperance in reverse here, this could be that I look at the fluids as all sorts of things. The fluids could be your bodily fluids, and if they're off, this is why you could be in reverse as well. So for some of you, this could be a medical situation that you're dealing with here, where there's something off, and it could be pregnancy, but it could be other things as well. Blood work could be out of whack a bit, and this is something that's happened before. And it could be because you're stressed out because of the relationship. Some of you, when you're in a connection, well, all of us sometimes, if we're in a connection too long and it's too much of an impact on us, where we're constantly fighting ourselves mentally, because remember that Six of Swords energy, that could have been, that Five of Swords energy, that tit for tat back and forth. That shit can weigh a toll, take a toll on you physically. All right, because what happens is you start going against yourself, knowing you should leave a situation, but at the same time, your ego or your pride or what have you keeps you in it. So you fight with yourself constantly, spiritually and emotionally. And when you keep doing that over a period of time, what happens is your body eventually will start fighting against itself because your spirit is in within your cells. So if your spirit is fighting itself, eventually over time, your body's going to start fighting yourself, which is why you get stressed and you physically break down. Some of you are going through that because you been holding on to some shit for too long. The thing is that you need to move on, and some of you are to the point where you're realizing that that's what you need to do. So again, for some of you, this could be some childhood issues that you had to let go of, because this is the Chariot, which represents the fourth house. The fourth house not only talks about your current house, so maybe you're moving away from the situations in your current house that are stressing you out because of some childhood issues that you may have, that are mimicking in your adult relationships. For some of you, it could have been a lack of emotion that you received growing up, and so you grew up with what I call the sucker for love syndrome. And I had one of those, I was one of those children too. Like, I grew up in an environment where there was no emotional nourishment at all. I was provided for, but there was no emotional nourishment. So I was severely starved emotionally. So as an adult, I would attract relationships where I was looking for, someone to love me for who, and so I would be people pleasing and doing all sorts of things. And I would be in situations where people would take advantage of that. And I feel like somebody's coming to a conclusion of that this is something similar to what they were in. And they just want peace. They don't understand why the situation keeps happening over and over and over again. Like maybe one relationship after the other. It's like, why do I keep attracting these type of people? Why am I addicted to this type of bullshit? So yeah, this is somebody's just really focused on that right now. So there's some internal ascension process going on for you right now, Aries. But some of you are actually physically healing as well. Someone, we got Temperance in reverse, the Star energy, the High Priestess reverse, the Page of Wands reverse, the Devil. This is definitely about a pregnancy for a lot of you. Temperance in reverse in the Star energy is like you're hoping that you heal. Some of you had a surgical procedure, could have been an abortion. Okay, and you've had one before, and you're just like, why? Or maybe you had a miscarriage. For some of you, you may have had a miscarriage, and you're trying to understand why, and you're trying to move on from it. So some of you, it may not be about childhood issues. Some of it could be. Some of you, it's a situation here where you've had problems with pregnancy and getting pregnant. Maybe you are having miscarriages, or you've been having problems with your pregnancies. Others of you, you keep getting pregnant and you don't, maybe you're trying to figure out why. But it has something to, this definitely has something to do with a pregnancy and a baby. Yeah, it could have been somebody maybe tried to have a baby to keep someone, is what I'm feeling here, because there's a very toxic connection here. Yeah, because their person could be cheating on them, messing with other people. You know what? There's a lot of that going on with everybody. All the signs right now. We're in such a critical stage right now. I need to do a video on that. I'm just trying to think of how I can put it together. But a lot of us are experiencing the same situations. Truths being revealed, karma. People been doing dirt and now it's coming out to the forefront. Not saying that you are, but this is just making me think of the other signs of the readings I've been doing for, and it's similar, especially if there's a situation with paternity. Okay, for some people it's a situation with paternity. For others, is this person has lied and said a child was somebody else's before, and it may be coming back to haunt them now. Some of you is childhood issues, like I said. But for some of you, there's a health issue too. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the extended and get a little bit more clarity. So for those who this resonates with, please let me know in the comments if you don't mind commenting on it. If it's too personal for you and you don't want it on a public forum, I do respect that. So if you could just click the like for me to let me know. That gives me an idea of, the energies that are out there and who am I pulling for, who's experiencing this. So, that's what the likes and the comments, that's what I like to have them used for. If this does resonate and you want to go into the extended, because we're going to clarify each of these. I'm going to break each of these cards down. I'm going to put like 3 or 4 cards on each to get really deep into these cards and see what's going on here. The link's going to be in the box below if you would like to follow while we do that, especially if this resonates with you. Otherwise, if not, I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, Aries.